What's up, Pog? How you doing? Oh my gosh, it's hot today. How are you? What's new? Oh, hang on. Okay, there we go. What's up, Cam Cool Twitcher? Waitlisted J. How is everybody? Right now I'm just playing Shantae, picking up where we left off, which was... where were we? I think we have to go to the yellow... Sorry, the green... I think we have to go here now. So I'm going the wrong way. But yeah, how you doing? Did anyone get notified on Discord? Just curious. So how many heart squids do I have? 1. I recently joined your Discord. My username is Hello Mate. Oh, what's up? Cool. So it's still you? It's wonderful. How'd you hear about the Discord? Just curious. So one thing I think is really hilarious, they made Shantae a me recently in Smash. Like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but what's so funny about that, right, is the fact that, what was the thing people were talking about? Yeah, so Shantae uses her hair to attack. That's what's so iconic about Shantae. She doesn't use her fists and stuff like that, but they turned her into a fighter me. So in Super Smash Bros., Shantae punches and kicks people, which is something she has never done in the history of any of her games. So it's kind of funny. But, really, what else would you make her if you're gonna make her a me? Well, the videos, you always put it at the end of them, and it's always in your description. Okay, awesome. My living room ceiling is up. What about for you? Also, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I hope you are too. Yeah, so far so good. It's been a really hot day. It's the only thing. It's just been really hot out. Now I'm wondering... Am I misremembering that there was, something that I had to do here? But yeah, I'm doing alright. Thanks for asking. Just trying to remember, where do we go? What I figured, though, what I might end up doing for this month, right? Okay, so Sinjin is tomorrow, and then after Sinjin there's going to be an iCarly character that's going to be analyzed, in the middle of July. So, you have that to look forward to. Then after that, I might cover, a character from Misfits, which is a show that I really like that, apparently they're making an American version. So it'll be interesting to see how many things change. Already, I've looked at, what's been revealed about it, and they changed, a very significant thing about one of the characters, and it's alright, I guess, American audiences wouldn't gravitate towards the character if they stayed the same, because Misfits is a British show. Well. Yeah, okay. What's up, Jack Chapman? Always good to see you. How you been? Just trying to remember where I'm supposed to go. Welcome to Shantae. Yeah. Black screen. No, I think I already did, this part of the map. Okay, so wait, hang on. So there was a boss there, there's a boss in the purple. Yellow... Because I fought 3 bosses, right? Green, light blue, purple. So I should try going to yellow, orange. I don't think anything's bad about dark blue. Could be wrong though. Like right there in the middle. Yeah, let's go with yellow. Yep. Yeah, how's your day been going? Well, oh, you're welcome at Janiac. What? For what? Oh, for asking? Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Really means a lot. Thank you. Question, as a British person, I must ask, have you seen The In-Betweeners? No, I have not, but I've heard good things about it. Hey, what's up, Royalty Sparks? Good to see you. One thing, okay, so, like, I know Skins and I know Misfits, right? But, like, I prefer Misfits, even though, admittedly, only the first 2 seasons of Misfits are, like, properly... Well, season 3 is not bad. But, like, season 1 and 2 have this charm to them, and, like, the simplicity, but still charm in their simplicity that's not present in season 3 onward. What's up, Jay? Greetings from Discordiac. Hey, Ender3657. What's up? Yeah, I actually do recognize your username as well. But yeah, Misfits being a British TV show. Now, here's the funny thing about that, right? And, like, I think someone has mentioned this before on YouTube, like, years ago, about how, like, American television doesn't want losers, right? Like, they have to have something about them that makes them more interesting. So, like, Nathan, who's the character I want to talk about on my channel, which, like, hopefully I will before the month is over. Nathan is a complete loser. Like, kicked out of his home, has no money, like, he steals food from vending machines and stuff like that. And it's like, the American version is trying to make him a scam artist. And it's like, why? They're changing Nathan so much because I guess they feel as if just being a loser is so blah, I guess, like for American TV. It's strange that they want to change that into something that's much more generic, in my opinion. Hey, Tristan, what's up? Yeah, it's good to see you guys here. Thank you so much for showing up. Hang on. The last stream we did, which was Wednesday, Streets of Rage 4, that did so well. Like, a lot of people showed up in that stream. It was a lot of fun. Sorry if we weren't as interactive. Usually the Friday streams are much more interactive than the Wednesday streams. We still do interact in the Wednesday streams. It's just, it's a bit harder if all of us are playing the game, right? Now, here's one interesting thing. Naruto was a loser and he became a weeb icon. Western shows could easily replicate a loser to winner story. Yeah, Naruto's a good example until Shippuden. Then he just becomes a god. But, yeah, I've always liked that about Naruto. He is the only anime protagonist I can think of that loses as many times as he does. Like, this man is a straight-up failure. The only reason he knows his most iconic move, the Shadow Clone Jutsu, is because he cheated. It's like, that's interesting. Let's not talk about Shippuden. I've said this before on a stream, but I love the fact that even the writer was just like, yeah, man, this story's not about ninjas anymore, it's about wizards. They are casting spells. They don't train to learn jutsus, they just cast spells now. No more hand signs. No more gang signs. I remember practicing that with my friends back in the day. Let's go down then. Whoops. Oh. Unless... Have you seen the UK Office? Yes, and it's weird that, like, the first episode of the UK Office is, like, exactly the same as the American one, like, almost word for word. I remember showing that to a friend of mine when they're like, yo, I love The Office, and I'm like, oh yeah? We watched the British Office, and they're like, wait, this is, like, the same. I'm like, yeah, but, like, didn't the British Office come first? If memory serves correct? Which game is this? Looks interesting. Shantae Shantae and the Seven Sirens. So this is the 5th Shantae game. I actually really like, what do you call it? Shantae 4 is my favorite, Half Genie Hero, which is the one I streamed before this one on Fridays. I really like this one. Jay, why does when a person says a bad word on the comment section, it gets blurred out? I think that's just Twitch. Like, I think that's just how Twitch works. Yeah, because I don't set that. Well, I guess I could, but I didn't set that up. Is it on stream? Or Steam? Probably. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it should be. Did I really just never go this way? Interesting. Unless there's something, like, blocking me. Oh, wow, I just never went this way. But yeah, it's a very Metroidvania kind of game. Now, in the original games, right, like, you'd hold a button, the dance button, which is this button, and then she would dance, and then her dances allow her to turn into different animals, so, like, think like Beast Boy or some, like, characters like that. But in this game, they made it so that you just push a button and you instantly turn into that animal to do that specific animal's ability. I don't like that. I miss just, I can just be a monkey for the whole playthrough if I want to kind of thing. But they got rid of it. Also, okay, so, yeah, I don't have that move yet. I think the reason why American TV is so much different from British TV is because the type of comedy is different from American to Britain. I know. And I think, though, because, like, there's never been an American Skins yet, right? Like, at least as far as I know, there hasn't been. But what I think is funny is that, why is it blurred out? I don't know. Is it blurred out? It's probably just blurred out for you, because it's not blurred out for me. That might be your own setting, Tristan. But, yeah, back to my point, I think that... Oh, maybe if I go there, then I can go down. Okay. I think that, like, there's never been an American Skins, right? So I don't see, like... I've yet to see something more, I guess, adult. Because, like, The Office is, like, what would you say, like, 14 plus? It's not like... They're not doing, like, crazy stuff in The Office. But, like, you know, Skins, Misfits, stuff like that. I want to see an American version of those shows, because then we're really seeing the full potential of, like, what's okay, what's not okay. Like, Misfits, like, I don't think they ever made a joke about, like, the R word, if you know what I mean. But Misfits, that wouldn't be totally out of line. I mean, they didn't make a joke. They didn't play for comedy when it happened, but, like, they tackle topics like that, where I feel like American TV, they wouldn't. I feel like they'd be a little less willing to go down that alley, personally. There's actually was an American Skins, but it was so bad it didn't get a second season. Really? There was an American Skins? That's weird. This is the first time hearing that. That's how, it's so bad, it just fell out of reach distance for anybody. Okay, we'll go left first, and then we'll go all the way right. Yeah, but it is an interesting, just cultural divide as far as, like, okay, what can be done, what can't be done. Okay, hang on. What the... I use a... Oh no, it's totally busted. Yeah, why isn't it working? Hang on. A problem I have with most American shows are that they play it too safe and reuse the same concepts. I don't feel challenged as a viewer as with anime or indie movies on YouTube. But I mean, that's the whole thing when you're under the grips of, like, a television network as opposed to, you know, just an independent company. Whatever the television network says is okay automatically is okay, and if you step too far out of line, then your whole show could get canceled. So I understand completely what you're saying, though, as far as, like, being challenged in the media that you consume. Have you seen Shaun of the Dead? Yes, of course I have. That's a classic. Now, my favorite of the Cornetto trilogy is Hot Fuzz, though. That is one of my favorite movies ever made. And it's directed by Edgar Wright, who is my favorite director. Like, Edgar Wright has only, made, like, 5 movies? And none of them are bad? Like, none of them? And only one of them is based on something else. Scott Pilgrim, right? Or, like, Baby Driver's entirely original. So is Hot Fuzz, and Shaun of the Dead, and The World's End. The World's End's really good, too. You know, it's funny, because The World's End could have been a completely different movie if you get rid of all the stuff about, like, what's it called? How do I put it? If you get rid of all the, like, I'm trying to say it without spoiling it. If you get rid of the stuff that shows up at like the 20-minute mark of the movie, then it'd be a completely different movie, and it's like that movie would also still be good. Yeah, he really needs to make more movies because he's great at doing it. But I kind of like that he doesn't just make movies over, like, more and more movies. Like, when an Edgar Wright movie comes out, it's like, yeah, man, here's the new Edgar Wright movie, you know, after 10 years of anticipation. Probably not 10, but, like, years of anticipation. I think it's cool that he takes his time. He's not just trying to rush out a product. Whoops. Yeah, he really, yeah. Just checking to see if I missed anything. Have you seen Martin Scorsese's Silence? And if you have, what are your thoughts on it? No, I have not. Hannah, my friend that I stream with every now and then, she's a huge Martin Scorsese fan. Oop. Oop. Okay, so I already fought the boss here. Take the warp room, go here. Or here. Let's try orange. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Oop. Hey, Janiac, whoa, that's heavy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Marty McFly. That was funny that, like, I said that, but, like, that wasn't intentional. That being a reference to Back to the Future. It's a good movie. And I actually really like the second one. A lot of people tend to say, like, it's just the first one again. It's like, not really. Just making sure I'm going the right way. Nope. Wait, what's the objective of this level or game, or is it a roguelike? So the objective is to beat all the bosses, and like there's optional stuff where you can find heart squids to give you more health and stuff like that. But the goal is to just like beat all the bosses, find them, get this thing, it'll work for this thing, then this thing that you get from that thing that you just fixed will work for the next thing. It's kind of like that. Not all the games are like that though. I will say randomly generated, no, it's the same every time. But every Shantae game, mechanically, is different. Like I said, this one, you don't have the dance. So, like, triangle is the dance button, and that would be your transformations, and you'd have to stop, do a dance, and switch into an animal, right? And stay that, like, you can turn back into a human, or, well, genie, which is what she is. And you can buy upgrades for, like, different abilities. So what I have right now, if you look at the top left, or I guess, yeah, I'm gonna have to point this way, there's rockets right now, so that's one ability. There's fireball, which is, like, always just useful. And then there's the scimitar, which is the most overpowered weapon in all of the Shantae games. I maxed it out at the beginning of the playthrough. Because it's like, yeah, you want to breeze through this game, get the scimitar. Oh, that's cool, yeah. But, so Shantae 4, which is my favorite one, you can turn into, like, 12 different animals. And it's the most animals in any Shantae game. And, you just hold the button and then pick a direction while the animal's on screen. Now, in Shantae 2, to turn into an animal, you held the button and waited for her to do a specific dance move and let go of the button, and then she turned into that animal that is represented by that dance move. And then Shantae 3, there is no dances, because at the end of Shantae 2, spoiler alert, at the end of Shantae 2, you lose all your powers. So in Shantae 3, you actually just use pirate weapons and stuff like that, and it's the best Shantae game. The one where she doesn't have her powers is the best Shantae game. And then Shantae 1, I think it's like button combinations to turn into specific animals. Scary doll, perhaps a child from the surface has claimed it. Wait, what? Scary doll and I will help you find your friends. Oh yeah, okay, gotcha. So you have to give this to like some kid Okay. Alright, let's do this. I'll admit, I have no idea what you were talking about, but your passion is commendable. Yeah, welcome to my life. Wee. Whoop. I actually really enjoyed Streets of Rage 3 when we were playing it. Game's really fun, dude. Or 4, sorry. Streets of Rage 4. Okay. Wait, hang on. I'm a huge fan of some games, and I've also gone on tangents before, so I completely get it. Yeah. So I have to, like... One of these kids has something that I need. Well, I have to give... Huh. Do you have something for me? Yeah, I guess. Oh, okay, so then I go and then give that to the zombie kid, I'm assuming. What's up, princess? Good to see you. Whoops, what? Now, who needed the toast? I don't remember. Because you gotta, like, go around and give people the stuff. Okay, alright. Was it him? No. Her? No. Her? No. Huh. One thing that's pretty neat about this game, I know this isn't relevant and no one probably knows this character anymore, but I really want Chrono from Chrono Trigger in Smash. No, Chrono Trigger is awesome, dude. I know what Chrono Trigger is. Don't worry, you're not alone. Yeah, and if they can't put Chrono, put, what's her name? Elsa? Put the girl that has... She does her fist, the cave girl. The reason why she's cool is because, remember the part in the game where all the characters lose their weapons? If you have her in your party, she fights normally, because she doesn't use weapons. How awesome is that? That's some nice attention to detail for, like, a PlayStation 1 game. Shazam from Discord has a mission. My main goal is to get Jay so frustrated with, those jokes he'll break. It's not just Shazam. It's not just Shazam. It's like, the other guy, Unlisted J, he came into a Hannah stream and that was his whole first, like, 5 minutes of the stream was just that. And I'm like, come up with some new material, man. What would you want in the Powerpuff Girls live action reboot show? You know, that is a good question. I've never thought about it, but, make Mojo Jojo a monkey? I don't know why the script doesn't want him to be a monkey. Just make him a monkey. Also, make him a character and make him like Satan. Just make him evil, like he was in the original. Don't skimp out. Just do it. I don't know. Like, Powerpuff Girls was never a series that I thought should get a reboot at all. No, I meant the repilot. Oh, like because they're changing what's already there. Yeah, make Mojo Jojo a monkey. Is why do we need a live action version? Yeah, why do they make live action versions of cartoons? Why? Like, is that what people want when they want reboots of their stuff? But I also, their costumes are weird. Like, and it's not really the designer's fault. How do you translate the Powerpuff Girls dresses, or like little dresses, into like real life? Is it a belt that's the black thing around it, or are they just like bees or something? Honestly, if I could pick a Chrono Trigger character in Smash, I would pick Frog. He's my favorite character, but Smash would probably never put him in. Yeah, or Chunks. Yeah, no. Okay, someone needed toast. Is it this guy? No, it's this guy. No. This guy? Wait, oh. No. I'm not paying you money. Yo, you like fair deals? For a Siren card? Nah, I'll pass. I'm good. Yes. No, what? Who took my Branson doll? Okay. Oh. Oops. I think I went to the wrong town. Unless... What's funny about, like, the Shantae games, right? Like, no joke, usually for me, I just play, like, over a course of time, right? So I don't get lost as much. But yeah, playing for Twitch, it's always just like, wait, yeah, where did I leave off? What have I done and what haven't I done? Also, I've only played the Shantae game once. Where I played, like, Half Genie Hero, which is the 4th one, multiple times. I even did a speedrun of it. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Okay. Did you know that we are officially getting a Latina Disney princess movie? Really? What is her name? What do we know about it, Treston? Tell me, I'm curious, because I've been clamoring for a Latina princess for a long time, as well as a biracial princess. We need a biracial princess. Are you mainly a iCarly Victorious verse YouTube channel, or do you improvise sometimes? Have you clicked the analysis playlist? Because, yeah, no, I talk about other things. It's just they don't, like, people don't watch them. That's the problem. And, it's... love how Shantae for Smash is on Waluigi levels of actually happening. Shantae is a me now. Shantae's a me now. Also, did I miss something? There should be a Funko Pop of you, Janiac Jr. That'd be cool, actually. That's a cool suggestion, Princess. Also, to go back to the iCarly Victorious thing, I want to talk about... Like, I'm gonna start talking about other things. I didn't get the recommendation. I'll go, check it out after the stream. Oh, here, watch. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Watch this. Look at that. That's the playlist. I think that's the newest to oldest playlist. And the main character is called, Mirabelle. Oh, or Mirabelle. That's interesting. Thank you for telling me, Treston. In Kato. I'll be more than willing to check that out. What time period does it take place in? I'm curious. I have a lot of questions now, Treston. Thank you. Thanks, Jay. No problem. Like, I'll give you an example. I spoke about Stargirl, right? And that's, like, one of the most artsy videos I've made for analysis videos. And I'd say, like, How to End Victorious is probably the most creative as far as, like, writing is concerned. The Victorious one got a lot of, like, traction, but the Stargirl one is still sitting at 17,000 views, which is fine. I'm not necessarily, like, clamoring for views. I just think it's funny you get 63,000 subscribers and only 17,000 views. It's like, I can tell who's here for just Victorious. And it's like, okay, what do I do? Do I just keep doing what I want to do, which is what everyone keeps telling me to do? It's like, I'm gonna start doing what I want to do. Okay, is it this kid? Is it this girl? Whoops, oh. I don't want a card. Whoops, no. Activated it again. Who needed the toast? Oh, was it Bolo? Yeah, it was Bolo. No, we love you, Janiac Jr. Do what you want. Thank you, Princess. Look, man, the people, sometimes I feel like I'm preaching to the choir, so to speak. Simply because I know the people who are here on Twitch and on Discord, you guys are the real MVPs. You actually want to know about me. I appreciate that. Where do I go to give the person the thing? The chief is trying monster cards. Okay. Okay. It's not her. Okay. No. To be honest, I was never an iCarly Victorious fan, but I joined the server because it sounded like fun to be a part of an up-and-coming server. Thank you. server. I haven't regretted it since. Thank you, Ender. I really appreciate that. Wait, what? Have you heard of Armor Town? Yeah, okay. Who's the new guy in our village? Just tell me where to go. Shantae, just tell me where to go. Is Descendants canon to Disney? Apparently it is. Madness Arcade spammed my comment section when Marcus and I watched Descendants, and they were talking about how like it is canon and stuff like that, and I was just like, wow. Yeah, so apparently it is canon. Don't ask me how. What the heck? Okay, so I got nuts and bolts, right? I guess I'll go here now. Are you sure it's canon? Yeah, that's what everyone says. It's canon. I know it's ridiculous, but everyone says it's canon. It's like, then why is Cruella black? That's what I said. It's like, why like there's so many other questions too. It's like, why is this what happened to Jafar? Who's Jafar's wife? It's like when Disney villains die, they go to the Isle of the Lost. Basically, is the plot of Descendants, or like they don't even say it. They don't even say it in the actual movie. But yeah, apparently it's canon. Where's Ariel's daughter? There's so many questions. Okay, so a bunch of people are missing dolls. Who needed the nuts and bolts? Take these squids. Metal ore for the armor baron. Highly sought after gemstone. Okay. Spare parts that can be used to... Oh! Okay, got it. Okay, so where was that machine? I just gotta remember. Was it this side? Or was it... I guess we'll just gotta explore then. Why is Ursula black in Descendants? Are you sure? No, there's so many questions. Like I said, man, I don't write the rules, but apparently it's canon. Apparently. I disagree with it too. It makes no sense. There's so many reasons why it doesn't make any sense to be canon. I'm right there with you, Trusted. I was so confused about the anti-hero, anti-villain trend that Disney was taking on. First Maleficent, now Cruella. Do you think a standalone movie can fit Cruella? No. Cruella de Vil. Nah. Whoa. Oh. Haha. Me neither. Honestly, man, Disney has such great villains, and they're choosing, like, it's just the female ones that they're using right now. That's what they're doing, and it's like, okay, but, like, can we get, like, what's it called? What's his name? Hades? Well, I guess, I wouldn't want a Hades movie. I wouldn't want, like, most of these villains to have a movie. Maybe Dr. Felicite from, The Princess and the Frog? He was the best thing in that whole movie. You remember that guy? He was voiced by Keith David, which was awesome. So yeah, I just gotta remember where that thing is. We saw it earlier. But yeah, like, let's get a movie for that character, if you're gonna just give movies to Disney characters, in my opinion. Okay, so now we found this. There we go. What time is it? It's only been 30 minutes. Is there anything else you gang want to talk about? I recently bought a CD for my favorite punk rock band, X-Ray Specs. I'm not even kidding. Right now, listen to this. So this is my first time listening to the actual CD. So what I got was the extended cut of the original, because they only made one album. Or I think they made 2 albums, but all of their most iconic tracks were just bonus tracks. So their original album doesn't have any of their, like, iconic songs. And I'm like, that's so funny. I didn't know that till recently. What does Scorpman card do? Oh, also, this game has, like, a card mechanic that is ridiculous and no one likes it. where like monster cards give you extra abilities. This card's ability remains a mystery. Wonderful. The villain from The Princess and the Frog was certainly interesting. He felt like a dark reflection of Peter Pan with his living shadow. I like that comparison. Peter Pan and the Doctor, yeah. That's really neat, honestly. I would have never thought of that. He has a cool song, too. Are you ready? Transformation Central. If you're not satisfied, you can tell it to my friends on the other side. Yeah, man, he has a great song. It's the green that you'll see. Yeah, man. He's legit one of the greatest villains in Disney history, and he's in the movie that most people forget about. Hi. Hey, what's up, Sensation? If they were gonna do a live action one, I'd want to play the Doctor. I could do the singing and everything. Keith David's voice is beautiful. I mean, Keith David's voice, literally, he played Spawn. He played Goliath from Gargoyles. He has the manliest voice. About to check out the new video. Thank you, Sensation. It's good to see you, by the way. Why is Maleficent skin pale, not green in Descendants? Oh, I think that's just to create it. Like, there's been many different versions of Maleficent. I almost said Maleficent. Where she's not green. So that's why that's that way, Treston. I want an origin story for the Witch Doctor. I don't. Like, that's the thing. I'll never forget, there was a guy, I think his name is Couch Tomato. He said this one quote, and it stuck with me. When he's like, you know the problem with prequels? Right? He said two things. He's like, you know, if you walk backwards, eventually you're gonna stumble. But also, he's like, here's the other dumb thing about prequels. It's like, you know that awesome, really neat character that you really love and appreciate? What if they were lame? It's like, let's see them become not lame. It's like, why? Just start with him being who he is. It's like the first Batman movie, right? The first theatrical Batman movie that wasn't Adam West's, which I don't think was ever theatrical. Anyway, the 1989 Batman movie, right? He's already Batman. Because it's like, we don't need an origin story. Yeah, I feel like every main anime character earlier stages of their show are beaten a lot, but now since they're become so much more powerful, they never lose. It depends on the anime, but I get what you're saying. No, I don't mean a prequel. I mean like an explanation from the writers for something to... Well, okay, now, I love that too. Ender, what you just said. Now, here's the funny thing. I said to my friend, did you notice that he gets killed by the shadow creatures and stuff like that at the end of Princess and the Frog? He just gets killed by them. And it's like... demons exist in this universe? Like, there's a bigger threat. In Princess and the Frog, there's a bigger threat than the Doctor. It's his friends on the other side. These horrible demons that can do anything they want. And I always thought, like, man, there is a bigger story. So you're so right. How did he tap into that, right? There is a big question. How do you feel if Emma Stone played Batgirl in a live-action movie? You know, I've never been a Batgirl fan. Like, I've never cared for her. I like her design. But I don't know enough about Batgirl to, like, give an, like, I mean, hopefully her hair's red, because I know Emma Stone's blonde, but there's been blonde Batgirls, so, I don't know. Weird question. If you had only 3 days left to live, what would you do? I would announce my absence on YouTube, because I'm not going to be on YouTube for those 3 days. Like, I'm just going to make a goodbye video. Armor for me? 3 days, huh? I'd finish the album that I'm working on. I feel like I would try to do everything that I want to do, like, right away. Like, just finish everything. Finish the stuff that I started. That's the first thing I would do. If I still have days left, then... I don't know, man. Oh! I forgot. Sorry. When I think of Emma Stone, for some reason, even though I've seen Easy A, I've seen The Help, I've seen other movies she's been in, I always see Gwen Stacy for some reason, and her with the blonde hair. Yeah, you're right. Emma Stone's redheaded. My bad. I don't know what I would do with the rest of the time if it was the last day to live. Sorry. I'd just die. in peace. We got kidnapped and turned into action figures. How would you feel if Emma Stone played Batgirl? Okay, well, he was a witch doctor, but my theory is he made a deal with the devil and it cost him his soul. Yeah, more than likely, right? But, like, it's cool that there's so many avenues you could take that, right? Like, why did he sell his soul? Right, like, why? Did he just want the power? Did he just want the connection? Did someone in his family die and he wanted to contact them, but in doing so, he sacrificed his humanity? Like, there are so many directions you can go with that character. There really are. Oh, it's Squid Baron. I actually like this cutscene, so I'm not going to skip it. Well, guess what? Emma Stone is playing Batgirl in the Flash live-action series. Neat. It's not bad. I'm sure she'll do a good job. I like Emma Stone. I think he wanted to turn the prince guy into a frog and steal his power with the demon's help. What? Power is in well, yeah, political power. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I'm like, wait, what? What power? Prince Navi, he could play instruments. I love that line where Prince Navi says, like, as it turns out, I'm not very good at anything. Right? And it's like, you played guitar earlier, you danced earlier, you, like, flirted with all these women, you're very sociable, you're a good spokesperson, you're very commendable at, like, just talking to people, you have great communication. Like, it's just like, Navi, you're good at a lot of things. So a friend of mine made, what do you call it, a music video. I think this is how you get the playlist. Yeah, check it out. The Last Man on Earth. A friend of mine made that music video. She directed it, so if you haven't seen it already, be sure to check it out. If you have any questions, let me know. Did you like it? Did you think it was boring? Did you understand it? Glad to see you're enjoying yourself. Yeah. It's the crab girl. Our costumes just change back.
Hey, come back. Come on.
Oh, Sky, you never do anything in Shantae games. Where am I? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, da 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 da. Yep, here we go. This is why Scimitar is the most overpowered move in the game. Oh, hang on, I'm dying. So now you're getting to see, like, the combat in this game. These enemies are annoying. Okay. Whoa. Alright, cool. Okay, I didn't miss anything. What? Sorry. Since you grew up with gory movies, were you a fan of Corpse Party? No. Well, truth be told, I just never played it. I like Danganronpa, though. Danganronpa's pretty cool. seem to be a very heavily anime-inspired person, Ender. I watched a lot of anime when I was a kid. My favorite animes include Air Gear, Black Lagoon, Elfen Lied, Death Note. No, I'm still new. Really? Huh. Whoop, whoop, whoop. The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Lucky Star. Did you saw my comment? What comment? But how would that be? Emma Stone played Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man, Cruella de Vil. It doesn't matter. Actors can play different roles across different universes. That's fine. It's if they're in the same universe that it gets confusing. Because like Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool and he was Green Lantern at one point, so it's okay. Imagine you announce your absence from YouTube. I bet you all the comments will be, but you never did the Neville analysis. Unsubscribe. Fun fact: Neville analysis will be July 17th, ladies and gents, and pals and people. I don't want to assume your gender. You're tuning in A51W7 with the boys. I started AOT back in Attack on Titan back in 2016. It was my first anime. That was your first anime. Interesting. How old are you? Don't answer that. My first anime was like Sailor Moon. It was actually Sailor Moon. Pokemon, Dragon Ball, Card Captor, Sakura. My age is classified. So you're 12. No, I'm kidding. Whoops. You can keep the nuts and bolts. Ever been to Armor Town? I once said, like, guys, I once said that I would do a whole video talking completely different than I usually talk. See if anyone notices. Be like, yeah, today we're talking about Bill and Ted. And you see, like, Bill is this most triumphant, excellent dude, bruh, right? But then Ted is a little different than Bill. It'd be interesting to see, like, how far I can push the envelope in just voicing. Do a whole video where it's like,
did you know that Cat's brother is actually going to be played by Freddy Granda, who is actually Cat Veritas in real life?
Something like that. My first anime was Pokemon and Dragon Ball, or Sailor Moon. I can't remember which one I saw first. Which one I saw first. I just remember watching them around the same time, yeah? So, Janiac, can I tell you my No! No, Tristan! Truth be told, I've always been more into comics and superheroes than anime, but anime was just has this fantasy vibe that you don't get with Western media, kind of like Mercy, which is pretty interesting. Mercy? What do you mean Mercy? Do you mean Mercy Sparks? There's nothing sadder than an adult man on a skateboard. Yo, that part of the video was so funny. As soon as I heard that line, I'm like, I know what I have to put there. I have to put me riding a skateboard. While Harper says, there's nothing sadder than an adult man on a skateboard. Oh my gosh. Mercy Sparks is good. Did you finish it? When can I tell you then? Never. I don't want to hear it, Tristan. No offense, I'm just not interested. Also, don't tell me, like, during a stream or something like that, because I wouldn't be able to read the whole thing. You can send it to me privately on Twitch, okay? I'm not gonna be like a jerk. Send it to me privately. Whisper. So like there's an option to whisper to me directly. Do that, Tristan, and I'll probably read it and then answer you, okay? But yeah, Mercy Sparks. Did you finish Mercy Sparks? How far did you make it? Did you only read the first, like, 2008 comic, or did you read, like, the 2013 series? No, sorry, I was quite busy this week, but I'll get around to it. Okay, no problem. No problem. Let me know what you think, because I love Mercy Sparks, and I have no one to talk to about my favorite comic book. MGM got the rights to make a movie, so if the movie does well, we'll be, you know, there before it's popular. We'll be like, well, I read Mercy Sparks before the movie came out. Now, what the heck was I gonna do? I found a doll. Okay? Whose doll is it? The doll... Armor Town, darn it. All the character designs have bounce to them. Shantae's always bouncing back, forth, back, forth. Every character. I like how they're all so animated. Okay, so this guy, right? This is not my rugged, manly doll. Nope, this isn't the doll. Oh my gosh! Whose doll is it? Hola, Jay. Hey, Puda, how are you?
How you doing? How you doing, Poola? It's good to see you.
Can you maybe pin the link to the comic on Discord again? I lost the empty void of the chat room. Yeah, no problem. I should just make a stream elements that links directly to Mercy Sparks. Would you rather fight Booster Gold or Cable? I could take Booster Gold. I could take Booster Gold. Yeah, Cable would destroy me. There we go. So this girl has that doll. Let's take another look at it. Drool stained doll. It's even wet. Ah. Okay, now I got the brand sold doll, and I can go over to the left. Yep. Was it this guy? Yeah. Okay. Manly doll. Okay, so now I gotta go to this guy. Scary doll, and then I have to take that to the lady in the like ghost lady washer, the ocean washer. Oh. Would you rather fight Mario or Luigi? Mario, because he doesn't have as far of a reach as Luigi does. Also, fun fact, PogChamp. So in our like last play, I almost said River City, Streets of Rage 4. I learned afterwards that Blaze actually is the leader of the team. Like, apparently, like, and like your fan fiction, like it's true. Blaze is actually the leader. We were accidentally correct. It's not Axel, even though he's the main character. Boop boop boo doo boop doo boo doo. Oh, this music changed. Yeah, let's go. Boss fight. Y'all ready for this? I only got 6 hearts. That's all I need, mama. Ho, ha, ho. Sick beatboxing skills, my guy. Thank you, Ender. I appreciate that. Right? So I accidentally was right. Well, I think this calls for a pog. Yes, indeed. You were right, though. How crazy is that? I remember this puzzle. I just don't remember what the answer was. Hey, want to know something cool? Anyone Final Fantasy fans here? See those zombies? We have a health spell. You know what health does to zombies, right? I forgot they turned into, like, human women that... But yeah, you can actually just turn the zombies back to life. And then it instantly defeats them. I love when games do that. Use heal on zombies. It's like it kills them. Oh, oh. Life kills death. Why does that make so much sense? Right? No, but like, a lot of RPGs are like that. This isn't an RPG, but I love that Shantae has that mentality. Use a life spell on a zombie and it'll kill it. This, I know it doesn't kill it instantly, it just does damage. I hate these enemies. They never die. Yeah, I forgot to put my origin for Floyd. And his other hand got stuck in a toaster. Yo, Pog, I need you for when we stream, Streets of Rage again. I want to stream Streets of Rage for, like, there might not be a Wednesday stream this week. I hope that's okay. But I want... What I want is, to stream a game after Shantae. We're almost done Shantae, though. Refresh Dance restores more empty hearts than before. Interesting. Boomerangs. I don't use boomerangs, so that doesn't matter. The tortoise form will take less time to charge up. The refresh dance consumes less magic when used. Oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, okay, yeah. I read that. Yeah, okay, nothing. Okay, crab claw, skull, fire, spider. Now I'm wondering if we should go back. Because I missed one. Have you thought of writing your own story, like never before seen concept? Yes, I actually want to make a TV show. There's one show that has been, there's two shows that have been in my head for years. Like since I was like 14, that I've just been, you know, updating as time goes on. It's like, okay, here, how could I make this story better? There is one TV show concept I really want to do. Like badly, like before I die. Turn it into like at least a 6-episode show. If I could, I'd make it 13 episodes for season 1, 13 for 2, and then just stop there. I hope so one day, man. I hope my greatest legacy isn't just, yeah, he made YouTube videos about like sitcoms, you know? Wait, no, here it comes. Oh. Just run through it, Shantae. Run through it, Shantae. You got this. But yeah, I have thought about making a TV show. Oh, I'm gonna fight Risky. Yep, I need health. Oop. Hey, Janiac, you know I'm a good writer. If you ever do make a show, you know, just give me a call. Maybe I could write the script for one episode. If I were gonna work with you on like something, it wouldn't be on one of my original concepts. We'd just make one together, because we seem to work really well together for writing. But I'd want us to just make something with each other instead of like take this idea I've had for centuries and then work on it with someone else. It's like I kind of just want. I want it all to be my voice for that show that I was talking about, just personally. No offense, because I know the story I want to tell. Should I use potion? Yeah. There we go. Speaking of which, love the new video, man, though I do not remember who Dirk is. Oh, Duke? Yeah, Duke was only in season 1 for like 4 episodes, I think. Yeah, I didn't remember who he was. I just realized, like, people were saying, oh yeah, special guest star, and I'm like, who is this guy? It's like, oh yeah, season 1 of iCarly. Alright, we get a new power now. We get to turn into a frog. In the other game, you turned into a mermaid instead of a frog. Got rid of a mermaid in this game, man. Man. What did he do? Oh, I don't remember. Dude, I hardly remember. I just remember him being there. Oh, look, all the dances. Do you ever get that fear, Jay? What Jay? I mean, what Jay? I mean, what fear? What? What fear? Two. Okay. Hey, can someone, Trevi, Sparks, are either of you there? Okay, wait, hang on. I don't think they're here. Hey, there's a bot there. Ban them. Now's your time to shine. Trevi. Yes. Yes! Trevi for the win. For those who don't know, Trevi is one of the boys. So, yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. The boys. Back at it again with the boys. J-Mate, would you rather fight Scar or Mufasa? They're both lions, man. I don't know. Scar's a little more malnourished, probably. It's got a bit better of a chance. Oh, I have a 12-book series stuck in my head, and I'm filled out with the fear that I might die before I get to share them with the wild. That's why you gotta write them down, save them. Even if someone were to make it posthumously, at least it's being made. Who are the boys? Well, Tristan, I'm glad you asked. If you go back to One's Justice Wednesday, or like the Wednesday stream guys, oh! the Wednesday stream guys. So Trevi, he dressed up as Vince. He also has a stream, like a Twitch. He also has a Twitch. Marcus does too. So Marcus, so I'm Junior. I'm Janiac Junior. Otherwise known as Jay, otherwise known as Junior, otherwise known as Cyver, otherwise known as Arthur, otherwise I have a lot of nicknames. But yeah, so I'm like, you know, the leader of the boys. And then there is also, wait, am I going the wrong way? No, it doesn't seem like it. What the? Whoops! Ah, no. Hang on. Sorry, I just gotta focus real quick. Just give me 2 seconds. Are you kidding me? Oh. What the heck? Okay. Tristan came on. You don't know the boys? Don't act like you don't know. Yeah, for real though. I have written them down, but they're incomplete. Finish them! Finish them! Finish them! Fatality. Ender wins. Flawless victory. What the? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Okay, wait, hang on. Okay. There we go. The boys. Okay, I will, when I have time. College is daunting. Absolutely. Oh, you mean the Janiac crew? No, I mean the boys. But yes, the Janiac crew, okay? So here are the boys. Let me explain them to you, okay? I should make a song about this. I should make a song about the boys. And it'll be like, Trevi, he is the tough one. Very strong-minded. And he's the buff one. And then Sparks, he is... I want to say, like, the funny one, but, like, we're all kind of the funny one in a different way. Sparks would be, like... So, like, if we were a boy band, okay? So Trevi is the like, hot-headed Raphael guy, right? But he has a heart of gold. Like, he's also very emotional. Like, you know, Raphael, I always like to think of that. Like, Trevi's like the Raphael of the group. Where, like, if you watch the 2014, movie... One of my favorite lines is Raphael's, where he says, like, you know, it's like, is there anything you want to say before we die? And he's like, you know what? I'm always hard on you guys, but it's because I love you. And, like, my life isn't complete without you. It's a beautiful scene from Raphael, the, like, really stern kind of character. It's like, that's Trevi. And then Tavon would be the like, oblivious, like, the hot boy that all the girls have a crush on. Because that is exactly... Sparks' role. That is exactly him. He'd be like, what? She likes me? It's like, yeah, man, she likes you. It's like, no way. But he's the gentleman. He's you know, never confrontational, always trying to keep, like, the peace in every situation. He encourages every single person, even if they don't want it. And then, Marcus is, like, the tech-savvy, laid-back guru. Man does not panic in any situation. Marcus and I were lost in, Toronto one day, and Marcus looks at me, he's like, look, man, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea where we are, but we're gonna figure this out. And I'm like, wow, I love that. Like, Marcus just didn't panic in the face of adversity. He never does. Right? And then, as for me... I'm either the hero or the villain, depending on who you ask. The boys. As in that Amazon Prime show? No. No, Ender. The Wednesday stream. Here, I'll show you, Ender. Here. I think, okay, yeah, I think I have this ability. I think I can do this. Here we go. Ready? OJW. Watch this. Look at that. One's Justice Wednesday. See that? If I were an anti-hero, I would be the Type 3 anti-hero. The Type 3 is the guy who, he'll save the day, he'll save all the men, women, and children, he'll do all of that, but he won't be nice about it. Right? And it's like, I feel like I would be Type 3 anti-hero. It's like, I am heroic, I'm saving the day, I'm doing all the things, but, like, you may not actually like me as a person. And it's like, oh, bonker tortoise. Like, it's weird, too, because... I mean, someone in the YouTube comments is like, would you call yourself a nice person? I'm like, no. I'd call myself a person who tries to be, like, kind in like, specific situations. But, like, I know I'm not always gonna be nice. It's not me trying to be a jerk, but, like, eh. But, like, I'm not gonna, like, destroy a person just for the sake of it, like... Type 4, it's like, well, you're a villain, therefore I must murder you. It's like, are you really a hero? That's Type 4. And then Type 5 anti-hero is like, I'm gonna... Wait, you're calling yourself a mean person? I didn't say mean, I just said I'm not a nice person. I don't think a nice person would call themselves nice, though. Like, truth be told, it's like if a person says they're humble. It's like, no, you're not. Jania, you should just record yourself talking about the boys story, so that when someone asks on stream, you could just play the recording instead. I could, like, download it and, like, clip it. That'd be funny. In all honesty, like, it's funny. When I was in, like, high school, when I was in elementary school, I was always, like, so, like, very, very quiet and shy and stuff like that. And then I think, like, around the end of high school, I started, like, having an opinion that wasn't just based on someone else, right? I'm guessing you're the nice guy who wouldn't call themselves nice, which inadvertently makes you even more nice. Not really. Like, it depends. I think the thing is, I'm not actively hurting people. That's the truth. And I'm not, like, going out of my way to offend people. That is true about me. Like, I wouldn't do that. But as far as, like, I don't know, like, I have very strong opinions, and I feel like the general populace you can't have strong opinions and be nice. Like, I feel at least. That's how people see it. Right? It's like, I have a very strong opinion about, not everything, but like a lot of things. Oh my gosh, here we go, here we go. Whoop, there we go. Look at this, look at this. This is what Shantae has become. Whoop, oh. Nah, I feel Tay-few. I feel Tay-few. Sorry, ignore that. Hey, Janiac. You got red on it. What? Red on you. Oh, hey, you got some red on you. But yeah, funny, every Shantae stream, I always wear red. I try to do that, like, for Final Fantasy, which is another game I want to stream again. It's just not a lot of people seemed interested when I was playing it, but I might stream it again. Yeah, I was dressed up as Cloud Strife. From the game. Not even kidding. I have the costume. Marcus bought it for me. Oh, I also forgot Hannah. Okay, so part of the boy, one of the boys is a girl. The Janiac crew. It's Janiac Jr. and the boys and Hannah. But yeah, Hannah. So Hannah's whole story, right? I would describe Hannah as. Hang on, let me just eat this food. Can someone remember this? Actually, I'll just type it in the chat. Okay, hang on. Before I say the Hannah thing. Spider, crab, fire, fire. Sapphire Fire here. Also, did I miss some stuff? I feel like that is you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, so keep those strong opinions and sharpen them against the grinding axe of opposing views. That is what makes for healthy individualism. Absolutely. Not bowing to what people expect you to say. Even though I didn't like the 2014 TMNT, I loved the elevator scene and the Raphael moment. Two great scenes. I almost cried at the Raphael moment. And I don't usually cry for, like, movies. Don't act like you don't know. And I saw that movie twice, and both times I just got teary-eyed, and I'm like, for Ninja Turtles? There's like a sense of brotherhood that those movies have that I don't see in a lot of movies anymore. Janiac, you should just... Okay, gotcha. I'm just reading the comments to see what I missed. Yeah, okay, cool. Nothing. Why will you call the team the boys, and if one of them is a girl? Well, it's like Hot Wheels Battle Force 5, Treston. There were 7 members of Battle Force 5. It was just a joke, really. It was just a joke. But, like, okay, so Hannah, right? Hannah's incredibly level-headed and very, very smart, and she doesn't give herself enough credit for that. Especially for, like, marketing stuff. Like, she's very up-to-date with trends where, like, I'm never up-to-date with anything. So Hannah's usually pretty good with stuff like that. Even, like, sponsorships and stuff like that. Hannah's always on top of those kind of things. But also, as you may have seen, Hannah is, like, a comedian. Like, flat out, she should do stand-up. Her timing is impeccable, and, like, her improv's really good, too. Like, on the spot, she can turn any situation into, like, a gag. And it's like, man, Hannah, you should be a writer. Yay, nay. Nay, yay. Is just a story of family. That's what makes them so special. Family. Yeah, Ninja Turtles it's simple. It's a simple plot, but in its simplicity, it can, like, trigger emotions that maybe other series don't. That's why I love Ninja Turtles so much. It's, like, the only retro series that I still keep tabs on. Because it's like, every interpretation is different, but I love it. It's just like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Hannah is April. Oh, I like that, actually. Yeah, sure, Hannah's April. There's also Johnny. It's just Johnny hasn't shown up in anything yet. He was the drummer in the, Vapid 99 video. He's also one of the boys. The boys. Oh, there's also Kyle, too. Wow, okay. I'm forgetting, like, everybody. Yeah, no, Kyle has been in a few streams so far. Kyle's really cool, too. Kyle is the Michelangelo of the group. Like, okay, I'll put it this way. So, I'm Leonardo. Sparks is Donatello. Trevi is Raphael. Okay. Alright, cool. And Kyle is Michelangelo. Marcus is Wasabi, the rabbit. Leonardo's best friend. And then Hannah is April, and Johnny is Casey. Which TMNT show is your fave? 2000... that's a good question. Probably 2003, but I'm a little biased. I just that's the one I grew up watching. Like, I guess I watched the 70s. Wasn't it the 80s? It was the 80s, dude, not the 70s. You're going too far back. As a matter of fact, I think it was 1984 or 1986. But 2003, easily. Do you remember when Power Rangers in Space had an episode with TMNT? Yes, The Next Mutation. I do remember that. It's so funny looking now. When Twitch was streaming Power Rangers, that episode came on at 5 a.m. and apparently a lot of people were watching it. I got confused with comics. My bad. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That actually does make a lot of sense. Where was that thing? Okay, so I gotta scroll up. Right? Okay, so what was it? I know the bottom was fire. Am I one of the boys? Nope. Look, man. And also, funny, last time you were asking about Hannah, and I noticed in the footage, Trevi and Sparks said, "Who's Hannah?" So, truth be told, not all of us know each other. Well, I mean, I know everybody. But, so Marcus has been my friend since I was 4. Sparks and Trevi have been my friends since they were 7, so I was like 5. Right? And then Kyle, like, when I was like 18. And then Hannah when I was 18. And then Johnny when I was like 12. I feel like it was before that. 4, 9, like when I was like 9. Yeah, but I met Johnny in elementary school. I met Hannah in university. I met Sparks, Trevi, and Kyle at church. And I met Marcus because of my dad's friend. So I met all of them in different walks of life. So like Hannah and Johnny have probably never... They've been in the same room once. Marcus and Hannah have been a couple videos together. Sparks and Trevi have never been in a video with Hannah, not once. But we're looking to change that. Hopefully soon, because we're filming something right now, or at least we're on the path of filming something. Speaking of comics, what do you think of the last Ronin storyline from TMNT? I personally am really invested in the Ronin storyline. Yo, okay, I've heard so many good things about it. I have not checked it out, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't seen it. Not yet, though. Tristan, leave me alone. It's okay that, like, you're a fan and everything, but I'm able to separate, like, oh, I got a map. Okay, I can just go in a straight line. I'm able to separate the fact that, like, I've never met you. We've never hung out. We may not even have anything in common. Oops. Oop. Oh, that's what this does. That's pretty cool. No spoilers, but you definitely should read it. Okay, thank you, dude. The OG TMNT comics will always be funny to me because the tails look like... Oh, yeah. It just doesn't look right. Art design, man. That is pretty funny. Wait, can I body slam into it? Nope. I guess not. Oops. Trevor, you still there? I'm gonna put up an ad real quick. What's up? What you doing? What are you doing right now, Trevi? The Raphael of the group? Red bandana? One day for a stream, if we get the new Ninja Turtles game soon, we're gonna dress up like the Ninja Turtles. I hope you know that. We have to. We have to. I want to put up the ad. I'm lying down watching this. Okay, cool. Fine, I guess I'll just put... At Tristan, I'll say, mate, you gotta stop overstepping your boundaries. You're a fan, not a friend. Yeah, man. Oh, I have no problem, like, talking to you at all, dude. Like, if I didn't, like, if I genuinely didn't like you, Tristan, I would have banned you by now. Like, I don't mind you being in the chats and stuff. You're pretty fun, and especially when you update me with stuff like you mentioned the Latina princess. See, I wouldn't have known that if you didn't tell me. So thank you, Tristan. We even dressed up like Risa's characters because I wanted to show you. Like, yeah, man, we care. Like, we do care about you and stuff like that. But like, understand that, like, once these cameras are off, there's a whole different life. Well, it's not like drastically different. It's not like, yeah, man, I'm the mafia leader and stuff like that. But like, once all the cameras are off and once the videos are done, I go back to my regular life, right? Those people are part of that life. So I don't try to mix, like, my YouTube life with my real life. I try not to. Even my social media. Really look at what I post. There's nothing personal there at all, right? Because I don't want to share that part of my life. If Janiac didn't like you, Tristan, I would ban you. No cap. See, that's straight from Raphael's mouth. Also, Trevor, you don't mind, Trevor, you don't mind being Raphael, right? Like, come on, that's totally you. That's totally you. The tough guy with a heart of gold? Come on. Trevi, that's you. Why do you need Janiac Jr. to know you? Just wondering. I don't mind at all. Awesome. Okay, cool. I'm glad you've accepted your role. Because Raphael is so cool, too. Like, for a long time, he was my favorite turtle. Especially because, again, like, Leonardo and Raphael, every interpretation of them is usually different. Every single one. In the 80s, Raphael was like the wise guy. He was the sarcastic guy. He wasn't the tough guy. He was just sarcastic. But then people thought, oh, he's too similar to Michelangelo, who was the funny guy. So then they made him like this like the brute force gonna beat you up guy, right? And that was all he was, just really angry dude. So then, like, they're like, oh, but he's too aggressive. How do we kind of mix the two? So what they did, it's like, okay, he's angry, but why is Raphael so angry? It's because he doesn't feel accepted. He doesn't know how to express himself, right? He wants his master's approval, but he doesn't know how to get it other than being this, like, really aggressive dude. And it's like, that's why Raphael's a really deep character and why he was my favorite for a long time. Right now, Leonardo is my favorite, simply because every interpretation... Well, when written properly, every interpretation of Leonardo is interesting in the sense that, like, what does it mean to be a leader, okay? You have the 1980s Leonardo where he's flat out boring. He's just the leader, and he tries to have quirks. He tries to have all these things, but then he realizes none of these are me. I just have to accept the fact that I'm the boring leader. Then you have the 2003 Leonardo, where his whole character is like, hey, I'm the leader, you guys need to listen to me, what is wrong with you guys, how come you don't listen to me, like, very, like, aggressive leadership skills, like, I'm better off just working alone since you guys don't listen to me, right? Then you have the 2013 Ninja Turtles, which is Nickelodeon, where Leonardo, his whole character was like, I don't know if I'm good enough to be a leader, so he was doubtful. It's like, do I deserve this, Master Splinter? Are you sure you made the right decision? He's always questioning himself. Right? And then you have Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where Leonardo's character was, I'm not the leader, which was the weirdest interpretation. So it's like, wait, Raphael's the leader? It's like, then what's Leonardo's character? Like, But yeah, anyway, that's me talking about Ninja Turtles. I want to make a video about Leonardo one day. I think it'd be really cool. Like, all the Leonardos, including comic book Leonardo. Raphael and Bakugo Katsuki is totally me. Yeah, totally. Totally. I just wish that Bakugo got more of the, like... the lighthearted moments that Raphael would get. Because Raphael Raphael is sure of himself, but he's not arrogant like Bakugo. And I kind of like that about Raphael. He's like, well, yo, you want a piece of me? Right? You think you beat me? I'm gonna whoop your butt. But he never becomes like, I'm so much better than you, Leo. Leo, you're a waste of space. Get out of my way, nerd. Like, that's the only thing I don't like about Bakugo. It's like, he verges on just like, stop. Where it's like, I don't think you definitely don't go that far, Trevi. You definitely don't go that far. Raphael, okay, so, I always find it ironic that the angriest, strongest turtle fights with tiny forks. Okay, fun fact. Johnny, the drummer, had a very interesting thing he mentioned about the turtles' weapons, because I said to him the same thing. Why does Raphael use, like, the shortest instrument? Why does Donatello, the smartest guy, use the most primitive, weapon? I said instrument, didn't I? I meant weapon. Why does Michelangelo, the goofball, use the most complicated weapon, and like Leonardo with the swords, that's the leader weapon, right? So Johnny said to me, he's like, actually, if you think about it, it makes sense. Raphael is the aggressive guy. He gets in your face. He uses the shortest weapon because he wants to be this close to you when he's beating you up, right? It makes sense. Michelangelo is the fool, the jokester kind of guy, so he's always using, like, nunchucks, right? He's having a party. He's basically dancing when he's fighting, so it makes sense that he's the joke character. Donatello, the smart character who's just using a stick, right? It's like, Johnny said to me, he's like, how often does Donatello actually use the staff like a staff? He always uses it like a tool. He always uses it to, like, pitch up something like the manhole, or he'll use it to, like, hold the car up or something like that, right? He uses his weapon as a tool, and he's the smart guy. And it's like, Johnny, you're a genius. He should have made his own analysis videos. He'd be leagues ahead of me. It's what viewers will remember. Rise was interesting, very. Okay, the best way to make friends is in person, just from my perspective. Yeah, it's hard to make friends when you're an adult, though. I'll add that to your point, Princess. Bakugo starts off bad to be written better later on. Yeah, I feel like his progression is so subtle, though, that it's like, it's easy to forget that it's there. It is there, though. Lol, good point, Ender. And just for you... No, Janiac, I don't always talk about Reese's. I like other things too. I know, this whole time you weren't talking about Reese's. You were talking about Batgirl, and, like, you spoke about, like, Disney princesses and stuff. We spoke about other things. I know, Treston. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. We're cool. That makes sense. Would you rather fight Shoto or Zuko, the Fire Lord? Shoto Todoroki is way more powerful, but, like, I don't think he's as strategic. So maybe I could catch him off balance as long as I don't get in the way of the ice. Where I feel like Zuko, he knows everything about himself. I like basketball and swimming. Cool, dude. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, look at that. Do I just collect coins? It's a weird boss fight. Y'all see that? What am I supposed to do? Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I'm almost dead. Sorry, gang, just gotta focus. Boss battle. By the way, Trevi, what did you think of Streets of Rage 4, man? I had so much fun playing it. There we go. By the way, Jay, when are you gonna play that ad? Didn't I? Oh, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I played it. Okay. Hang on. We do have some things in common. Wait, hang on. I'll read after. Just... Oh, what the... I didn't even notice they weren't gonna fly at me. Here it comes. Ah! Oh, there we go. Why do all bosses explode in Shantae? Someone said to stretch. I'm going to stretch it out. Yeah. It was great. Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. All clear. Hey, SpongeBob. I did put up an ad, though. Oh my gosh, I have 12 subscribers on Twitch. Wow, thank you guys.
I never knew I could. You're capable of.
Explosions are a retro way to avoid showing blood for you killing someone. Shantae's out here killing people with her hair. So that's why, again, it's just so weird that they made a Shantae Mii in Super Smash Bros. So now you can dress up like Shantae. But they put it on the Fighter Mii. So Shantae punches and kicks people now. It's like, she's never done that before. She always uses her hair.
New dash.
Christina V. If ever I meet Christina V, I need her to record herself saying something as Shantae, because her voice is so great. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I just put up an ad. I mean, tell me if you see it. Let me just read the chat real quick. How old is it, Zuko? Zooks. Can you see the ads? Yes? No? Yes? No? Oh, darn it, really? I don't know, man. My Twitch is acting weird. No ad? It's okay. Truth be told, I mean, maybe I shouldn't disclose that. Never mind. I will say this. Everyone who subscribed to me, thank you. So there was a rap battle between Zuko and Shoto. That's pretty cool. Would you rather fight Dabi or Azula? Azula! I could charm my way out of that. I could charm my way. I'd be like, hey, Azula, come on, baby, come on. Look, you've got a fire in your eyes. I've got a fire in my eyes. Come on, like, we're a match made in heaven, okay? My outfit's sharp. Sharp enough to what did she say? Sharp enough to destroy the first class helicarrier, because it's so sharp. I could charm my way out of the Azula fight. Great question. By the way, Jay, when are you going to play that ad? Okay. Azula, Dabi's fire is Sozin's comet, but permanent. And Janiac, we do have some things in common. We both are YouTubers, and we both like singing, and both like TV shows and movies, and we both have a dream to act. Had you noticed that? Okay, let me ask you a question. Who here doesn't like TV shows and movies? Tristan, you gotta be more specific than that. Tell me, since you claim to know me so well, what's my middle name? See, my friends would know that. Okay, hang on, let me read the chat. Hang on, just catching up. What's stretch? Redeem it and find out. So, all that does is make me do whatever those commands say. Yeah, so all it did was make me stretch. Hey, fanfiction, what's up? Oh, you're home now? Hey, yo, we're gonna watch Black Widow today, so, once the stream's done, oh, you're on your way? Oh, you're on your way home. Once the stream is done, I'm driving over so we can watch Black Widow and record that, okay? We're watching Black Widow today. I don't, there's no argument. Okay? I wish I had it's funny because I don't have any Black Widow shirts. Oh, it was you? Yeah, he stretched. Yeah. It's good to have you. Hey, everybody. Guess who's in the chat? The boys. Now, one thing I will announce publicly, because, like, Twitch,
Hello.
I won't be able to stream on Wednesday, this Wednesday. Something really important came up, so I have to attend to that. Sorry for all the lack of Wednesday streams. The last stream did so well. We got 115 views day one. Thank you so much, everybody on Twitch who's been so supportive. It really does mean the world to me. I will keep streaming on Fridays. Like, Friday is always just me. Wednesday is me and the boys. Alright, so next time, it'll be next Wednesday. I'll be back with the boys, and we'll more than likely play Streets of Rage 4 again with the new DLC characters. Unless you guys are tired of that game. I am addicted to that game. I love it. Streets of Rage 4, it's so much fun. Wait, will you make a podcast episode on Black Widow? Yes. The podcast episode will come out on Sunday. But the YouTube version of the podcast episode will come out at the end of the month. Okay? LOL, okay, thanks. Wait, what? Princess? I said we both have a dream to act because I like to be a voice actor and actor, and I know you like acting, so yeah. I like voice acting, I don't like acting. I understand we have things in common, but like, Tristan, you don't have anything more in common with me than anyone else here in this chat. Like, fun fact, I mentioned a comic book that's my favorite comic book, like, ever, and Ender reads it. Yes, more Junior and Marcus. Can we get some Junior and Marcus emojis? Also, for anyone who's not familiar with what we're talking about, is it JMW or is it J and MW? Yeah, check it out. There we go. We have Wednesday streams. Sorry, this is the first stream I'm attending. Thank you for being here. Yeah, every Wednesday and every Friday, well, usually every Wednesday and every Friday, but I always stream Friday by myself. And then on Wednesdays, it's with the boys. The boys. The boys. Correction, I will read it. I like reading manga. It's not manga, dude. Who doesn't? I like manga. I like manga. Mangoes. But I like comics too. I do as well. Comic books are quite fun, yeah? My favorite comic book is Mercy Sparks. Moisey. Moisey. Why do I always go into a Jersey accent here? Anytime I use Moisey or, hey, Larry, could you get me a glass of water? What happens to me? Larry. I was out with my friend Larry. And YouTube analysis. Thank you. Did you know I do those? What was I supposed to do? What? Larry. Larry! You do mangas and comics? Huh? What, me? Point is, people can have similar interests and be very different people. It's true. Oh, and did you saw my Reese's concept that I whispered to you? I just said don't send it to me during a stream. I won't be able to read it. You need to listen, man. Aren't you the hint girl? Give me a hint. Oops, sorry. It's okay. Janiac helmet, Janiac helmet, Janiac helmet. Does anyone remember the animated TV show called Weirdos? That was a weird one. Now, where's this girl now? binder. Whoop. No, wait. Actually, hang on. Well, it's kind of late over here, so I gotta sign off. Loved being here. Yeah, it was nice having you, Ender. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Okay. Yeah, my favorite comic book is World War Hulk because I like watching the Illuminati get owned after everything they did. True. Marvel comics are crazy.
Hey.
Alright, I gotta go to the metal fish. Hang on. Yeah, my favorite comic book is... Oh, okay. And, random question. I'm not planning anything, but would you call your fans on Discord? No, I will never do that. Princess with these ads! Everybody's like, put up an ad! Thank you. Princess. Fine, here, 3-minute ad. This better work. While I look for what to do. So, put up an ad. My laptop is so slow. Oops. Only reason I'm going back here... Can you guys see an ad? Is there an ad? No. Really? What is going on? If Jay was going to do that, which he never will, he would announce it. Yeah. Metal fish, right? Okay. Whoa, nope. This one. Starting to think Tristan has a crush on you, Janiac Jr. Please don't make it weird, Princess. Did I tell you someone came in the Discord and they started calling me daddy and like telling me how much they love me? Did you guys see that? That was insane. Their name was Pink. Like it was messed up. Do you remember the butt ugly Martians? Yeah, of course I do. We don't really want a war, I just want a hoverboard. We don't want to conquer Earth, I just want to fill my girth. We are the Martians, the butt ugly Martians. We are the Of course, yeah. Anyway. Has broken since the Streets of Rage stream. Yeah, for real though, it is broken. Yeah, no, someone was actually like harassing me. Oh! Telling me how much they want to marry me and that they'd die for me and crazy stuff like that. And it's just like, and this was in front of everybody. Like, everyone saw that. Everyone who was online, they all saw that and they were just like, is this a joke? And it's like, this person was being dead serious. And it was gross. I felt so disgusting. I felt so violated. But, like, it was just, I talk about TV shows, for goodness sakes. What's so attractive about that, love? And it's funny because one of the mods made a joke too. It's like, oh yes, Daddy, tell me how Spencer is the son of Hestia again. And it's like, yeah, no, actually though, like, what do you find attractive about this? Whoops, I don't think I was supposed to go this way, but you gotta be so careful. Absolutely. Sometimes I kind of regret having my real name out there, but at the same time, I'm sorry. Okay. It's scary out there. Yeah. Welcome to the internet! We've got fun and games! We've got everything you want on it! We know your name! We are da 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 da! Don't, I'm not gay. I like Janiac, like TH. Oh no, that was a joke. I don't think Princess was being serious. Princessu. Princessu. Princessu Peach. Princess, what is, what's your, what was the first video, what was the first video you saw on my channel? Oh, get out of the way, chat. Get out of the way, chat. What was the first video you saw on my YouTube channel? I just like him as a friend, that's all. Cool, dude. Beep, boop, boop. Wait, Jay, what was the thing you said you might do with the boys? You were gonna do contests to your strengths, and whoever wins is the best boy. Yeah, it was a show called Best Boys. Best Boys. Where basically the boys would compete in different challenges, like physical challenges, but it'd be like other challenges. Like one of them is literally read a novel and then do a quiz on that novel. Whoever gets the most, like, I guess the best score altogether would be considered the best boy. And that was the idea. The first episode is about skating, because I'm, like, decent at skating, like most of us are. And it was gonna be, like, called Skate or Die, where, like, one of the challenges is skateboard down a hill without bailing. Like, crazy stuff like that. Yeah, I never did find the yellow boss, so I gotta, that's interesting. Die. I think it was you and Marcus in the earlier times. Wow, you're an old Janiac fan. Thank you, Princess. Junior and Mark! What did we called it something else? Junior and Marcus, it's like the off-brand Junior and Marcus was called, like, Jacob and Marley, or something like that. Junior and Marcus, what was it? Jacob and Martin. Jacob and Martin! Ah, man, I hate this. Boo! Well, I guess I can't go that way. Okay, I understand. It's just the things you are saying seem a bit inappropriate. What? Uh-huh. Okay. Whoop. I have so much money and I'm just not using it. Shantae! Once you get the scimitars, you really don't need to buy anything else. Just food, I guess, that's it. And even that, you kind of just find... Oh, you find food as it progresses, as the game goes on. But yeah, how are y'all's days goings? Let me know in the comments down below. Whoop. Good thing they can't shoot down. Ah! What are nuggets even for? Uh-uh. Oop. Hey, I started watching The Simpsons and my mom wouldn't allow me as a child, but it's actually a cool show. What do you think? I know a bit about The Simpsons. I've seen like a couple episodes. It is pretty funny. Like, one of the funniest jokes, I think, like at least memorable jokes from The Simpsons for me was when Homer goes to a beer company, and then the company, it's like, oh yeah, here's the diet beer, and here's the regular beer, and here's like the special beer, like 0-calorie beer, right? And then if you look at the top of the machine, it splits into 3 different, like, beer, I guess, cups, right? But the machine is all one tube, so they're all the same, is basically what they were saying. And it's a really funny visual gag. Is there anything in here? Oh my gosh. By the way, will you do a video on Sailor Moon or even Sam and Cat? Maybe. Sam and Cat, maybe. Sailor Moon, I think the only thing I would want to make a video on at this point is what Marcus was mentioning, where it's like, why are they dressed as sailors? If, like, an alien made their costumes from years ago. Yeah, that's the only Sailor Moon analysis I'd be interested in doing. Yeah, that's the only one. To even just look at, like, the history of Sailor Moon and, like, yeah, where did we get this? But I will say this. So, Sinjin analysis comes out tomorrow. Next Saturday, you can expect Neville Papperman analysis from iCarly. And after that, well, there is one more show I want to cover. Misfits. I want to talk about Nathan Young from Misfits. That's right, ladies and gents. Janiac's going to break away from the mold of kids' nostalgic shows and do a raunchy adult TV show from Britain. Stay tuned to see how quickly his channel views drop and plummet to the bottom of the ground, forcing him to become desperate and immediately backtrack right back to Victorious and iCarly. Anyway, yeah, so I actually do want to talk about Misfits. Oh, that's how you get back here. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by day. Oh, daylight. Never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. She will never turn her back on a friend. She is all around. Okay, cool. Yeah. She is always there. Oh, what the? Alright. Okay. What? What happened? Sam and Cat. What I like about Sam and Cat, there's an episode where basically, like, there's a website that has their name, and then it's like, they ripped off our name. It's like, no, Sam. We're Sam and Cat. Like, Sam Puckett and Cat Valentine, right? Sam and Cat. The other company's name is Salmon Cat, as in like a fish, salmon, cat. I'm like, man, I don't know if this is like a actually genuinely funny idea or if this is like a really dumb idea that I just find hilarious. Salmon Cat, and like the whole episode is them trying to get the trademark for their name. It's ridiculous. It's like, yeah, because this is what kids think about, right? Trademarks and copyright. It's pretty funny. Salmon Cat. There we go. Alright, gang. Gonna call it quits. Because, gonna go to Marcus's and watch Black Widow. African American Widow. But first, let's play an ad. In the meantime, ask me whatever you'd like in the chat. Don't be shy. Unlimited power. Yeah. Shantae. And the 7 Sirens. 7 of them. Gotta fight the 7 Sirens. Seven. Uh-oh. You ever leave your phone on and then like, you know, like your battery's draining and stuff? You know, my video came out. It's got 6,000 views. It's pretty cool. Again, thank you so much for everyone who was able to watch the new video. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. Diddly-doo, 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 diddly-doo. Like the video, please. Oh, no, but like, thank you so much, everybody. I would have never guessed that this many people would be interested in hearing me what I say. Hearing me what I say. You should create a subreddit, says Heatherness. A subreddit? Nice music video. Thank you. A friend of mine directed it. But yeah, subreddit. A subreddit. Do you think I put up the ad? Are you kidding me? There's no ad right now? I'm counting it down right now. It's out like a minute. Wow. Yeah, the ad button's just broken now. At least it seems that way. If I were to cover Sam and Cat for an analysis, right? Like, neither of the characters, because I've already covered Sam Puckett and Cat Valentine. Neither of the characters, like, no other character inside Sam and Cat, exclusive to Sam and Cat, are actually that interesting. Hey, what's up? What happened? Oh, I guess you're home now, right? Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. We got a movie to watch. Yeah, I know. I'm just waiting for this ad to end. 23 seconds on the clock. Let's put 20 seconds on the clock and see how many funny comments we can make. Shantae. More like Shantae, as in singing in French. Shantae. I'd like to Shantae to Shantae. Technically, it's Shant. Sean Bay. There we go. See, you're better at this. You're better at this than I am. Put 20 seconds on the clock. See how many funny comments we can make. She never used to have purple hair till she joined the Liberal Party. Anyway, okay, that's our final cue, everybody. Here we go. Ah. Are you kidding me? The ad's on now? Anyway, I'm out. It's been nice. It's been fabulous. You've been great. You've been tabulous. Here we go. I'm leaving from the streaming Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I love you. I appreciate you. And as always, bye, hi, Ram. Well, I'm leaving now. Thank you, Ram, for showing up. It's good to see you. Bye,